Hello, this is Adani back with another reading. Hope everyone is doing well. I am not going to be on here too long, okay? Just coming out for a short um, reading, okay? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you've had a wonderful Sunday, and now we're moving into Monday. Um, I do ask as you join this live to go ahead and give me a like, give me a follow, subscribe, help me grow my channel, okay? Um, as I'm doing free readings, let that be an energy exchange, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and see what the collective energy is. Okay, Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? I call on my guides, I call on my angels, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Let only the most accurate, clear messages come through for the collective. Protect, protect me, protect everything that concerns me from all negative energies. I surround myself with a protective shield of white light, purple flame, crystalline light. And then outside of that, I add a parameter of outward facing mirrors that reflects all negativity back to sender immediately. Backlash of all negativity that's sent to me. And filter only love and good energy in. This protection shield will last me through this live and to the future. So mote it be. Ashe. Okay. Let's see what the general message is right now.
Thanks for the gifts, Big Red.
Thank you, Big Red. Thanks for the gifts. Okay, so I'm speaking to someone right now that you are dealing with a situation with someone that has, you know, put you in a third party situation. Okay. There's been three people. They're dealing with you and someone else. So you found out about it and you literally blocked them. So this person is definitely trying to come back into your energy with the Knight of Cups. They're in regrets for whatever they did, how they betrayed you, or however they tried to, you know, juggle you with someone else. So they regret losing you. They feel like you are someone that, they really cared about. They really had strong feelings for. And they want to come back into your energy. But you are protecting your energy right now. You're not letting them back in. Okay? Um, I feel like there's been some gossip surrounding this situation with the Three of Cups. Okay? These are people that are in your friends group that are mutual friends, people that are discussing and talking about what's going on in your situation, about you and your partner. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of communication going on about this ending. People are just talking, but there's a major change that is about to take place in your situation.
Wow, thanks for everyone for showing up and sending gifts. Press like on the live, guys.
Thank you guys. Do press a like. Do press a like.
Let's take the questions.
This person is feeling left out. They feeling like you are, they just feel alone. They feel lonely. They feel helpless. They're grieving the loss of this relationship. I also feel this is your energy as well. You're very unhappy. You're very sad about this situation. Okay? This person regrets whatever that happened between you guys. So if you're dealing with an ex, just know they think about you. They regret everything and they're trying to figure out how they can get you back into their life. They also feel like whatever damage that was done is, something that is possible they cannot come back from. They're not sure how you're going to take them. Okay. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo person, or they could have that in their chart. This person is really going within and thinking about a lot of things. They see you all the time. You're in their dreams. They're really reminiscent about, the good times. They miss you. There's a major decision that they're trying to make in their life right now with the Lover's card. They feel you're their soulmate, but they are still feeling left out in the cold. This card is showing up again with the Three of Swords. Okay? So this is definitely disappointment. This is definitely heartbreak. So we're talking about an ex. There's still an ex that is in your energy that is definitely looking for you or trying to, find out information on what's going on with you. They could be communicating with, family members or people, mutual friends, or looking at your social media. They're not accepting this cycle because this cycle has ended. Okay, and a new beginning is about to start. Maybe they see now that you're about to move on. You're no longer in their energy. Okay, you will have to make a decision very soon. You're not trying to see it right now, but there is a decision that you will have to make very soon. And it could be, when this person presents themselves to you again, you will have to make a decision on whether you want to, you know, let them back in. Okay. Patience is being, required at this time.
Thanks for the gifts.
Thanks for the gifts, everybody. Um, and just try to balance your emotions, okay? Because I feel like, whatever that happened might have, put you off balance, okay? This person is also waiting to hear from you with the Temperance card, okay? So this is a waiting period for you. There's things that are happening right now beneath the scenes, below the scenes that you're not aware of. Maybe there's some illusions, some lies that they've told you. They're going to come in and try to present a whole different situation or scenario to you to try to paint themselves to look, better. They want to come as the King of Cups, right? So they're going to probably be more romantic, more soft and caring with their words, just to kind of throw you off of whatever that did take place. Okay? What else do you want us to know, Spirit? Yeah, so you are still dealing with, this person hasn't really changed their ways. They're still very like in and out, very flighty with the Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. This is someone that likes to, juggle. This is someone that likes to go back and forth between people, in and out of your life, just very unstable. You also have the Tower card, so maybe something happened all of a sudden, a disruption that caused the foundation of this relationship to end because it wasn't on a stable foundation. It was built on lies. I see you've moved on to bigger and better things with the Six of Swords. You're leaving that chaotic situation, that situation where you weren't being, appreciated. You weren't treated in the way that you deserve to be treated. So you're moving forward. You know, things are now moving forward for you. And some of you guys might have moved. Maybe you could have moved where you lived and this person doesn't know where you live anymore. Or you could have just, traveled, went on a mini vacation to reset. Or you could have, purchased a new vehicle or just moved away from wherever you were before. Okay, and it was a very positive move. But I do see this person trying to come back into your life and, give to this situation. They want to invest their they want to invest their feelings and emotions in this relationship again. There's a lot of secrets and things behind the scenes that you do not know of, that you're not aware of, okay? There's a lot about this person that you don't know, and it's not being revealed to you, okay?
We hit our goal for the live, 5K likes.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Much love, much love.
So we'll start taking questions soon.
We'll start taking questions. I'm gonna need YouTube to be a little bit more active. Okay. I'm gonna need YouTube to be a little bit more active. And I do request for you all that are on TikTok to go on over to my YouTube and give me a subscribe. Okay. And that will motivate me to keep coming out here and taking questions. So let's go ahead and get the first question.
Okay. Kai asks, is Elude Senior wanting to end things with them?
Is Elude
Senior.
Okay, Divine Spirit. Does Elude Senior want to end things with Kai?
Or Vero?
Does Elude, huh?
Yeah.
Does Elude Senior want to end things with Kai? Does Elude Senior want to end things with Kai? Does Elude Senior want to end things with Kai? It says no and the Tower card with that. So there's going to be some type of, maybe, I believe they went through some type of disruption. Something happened. Something happened all of a sudden in their life. They're going through, there's like some type of chaos. Something happened all of a sudden. It seems like they might have found out something unexpected about you, okay, where they were shocked.
Thank you for the gift, Jennifer.
There was a betrayal that happened. I don't know if it's something that they found out about you, okay? They felt betrayed, they felt angry, they felt disappointed. But the answer to your question is no, they don't want to end things with you, although they're not very happy. This is a very like shocking, whatever they found out floored them. You see, they're on the floor with 10 swords in their back. They feel completely betrayed and just totally exhausted and backstabbed. So it took them by surprise and they're still trying to deal with that shock, okay? But they don't want to end things. That's the answer to your question, okay? Next
Jenny
question.
Asks, will Jay reach out and try again?
Will Jay reach out to Jenny? 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 Yes, they will. They're going to reach out and they're going to offer you this cup. You see him on a horse with a cup? So he's going to offer you to take you out. He's going to make a romantic offer. He wants to date you. So yeah, they're going to reach out, okay? He's at a crossroad right now where he's deciding, you know, if it's something that he wants to do, okay? He's just deciding. He's at a crossroads. He's deciding between two paths. I believe that there's somebody else that is in his energy as well that he's trying to decide, but he's going to end up making that offer to you. Okay, so that's your answer.
User 552 asks, how is my Stephanie, is Frank over me?
Is Frank over Stephanie?
Yes.
Divine Spirit, is Frank over Stephanie? 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 You have yes. You have a yes and you have another yes. It looks like Frank is moving on. He's focused on his projects, his work, his job. He's just focusing on reaching his own goals in life right now, okay? So he's trying to stay grounded. He's trying to move on. It's taking time. He's taking his time, but he's at a point where his emotions, you know, he's balanced them now. He's understood the situation and he's at a place where he's accepted whatever that happened between you guys. And he's just trying to move on. It's not an easy thing, but he's taking his time. and doing it. So he's just involved in his daily routine and throwing himself in that so he doesn't feel the emotions and the sadness and the loss and the mourning of your of the ending of your relationship. Okay, he's definitely gone within and he's focused on himself right now.
User 52 asks how their business is going.
How their business is going.
Yeah.
Divine Spirit. How does user 52? How is user 52's business going? How is user 52's business going? Thanks for the likes, everybody. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. Okay, these fell out. I'm going to throw it back in. How does user 52's business going? How's it going? How's it going? Okay, so I think right now things are pretty much a bit slow with the Four of Swords. You see, he's laying down. He's in a place of rest with his hands in a prayer type of, so it's at a place where it's like it's not, it's a bit slow right now. Okay. I feel like there's a major choice that you need to make. Okay. That would kind of help things move to us, make it pick up. I do feel like in the future you have the Ace of Swords. So that's like new ideas, new plans, victory, success. So right now it's kind of taking its time. It's slow, but it's going to definitely pick up. Okay. It's going to definitely pick up. You're contemplating like throwing in the sword or just giving things up, but Spirit wants you not to, because very soon you're going to have a lot of recognition with the Six of Wands. Okay. Six of Wands also gives like fame. People, see all the people watching him on the horse. So there's something that you can do that's going to bring more like attention to your business. Okay. With the rest and the mental overload and stress and anxiety, you might want to reduce like worrying about it and stressing about it and actually make some type of choice or change. I'm thinking around Gemini season is when things are going to definitely pick up for you. Things are going to actually pick up for you around around Gemini season. Okay, so business will kind of pick up around that time, and it's going to be some type of new energy that's going to take place with the Ace of Swords. So it's going to be very successful. Right now it's looking a little bit like it's, you're not really noticing it because things are kind of on a break. I don't know if you're going through some situation where you had to take maybe you were going through some type of health issue where you had to just, not spend enough time with it. And in Gemini season, and that starts around May 22nd to June 21, I think, is when things are going to pick up for you. Okay. I feel like you went through something, but you're definitely going to end up victorious with the Six of Wands, and things are going to definitely be successful and pick up for you on your business.
Jenny asks, will her and Anthony reconcile?
Will Jenny and Anthony reconcile? Will Jenny and Anthony reconcile? I'm trying to read the chat. What did user 52 say? You did.
She said, thank you, I did, and so true.
Oh, you're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Will Jenny and Anthony reconcile? 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 Will Jenny and Anthony? You got a yes, darling. In fact, you have two yeses. So you have the nine of pentacles. So I see that, you have been single, and Anthony has also maintained his single status. He didn't get involved with anyone new. And you have the three of wands, so your ships are coming in. So he is going to return to you. He's looking forward to that. There are things that are, you know, happening behind the scenes. Maybe I feel like he's been curious about what you're doing, so I don't know if he's using some type of like divination, or maybe getting a reading from someone on you to see how things are happening. But there's definitely a high priestess in the picture. So they're using I feel like their inner guide is guiding them back to you. Okay, they want to come back and give to this relationship again, and it's happening very soon with the three of wands. Okay, so this is definitely going to happen very soon, and it's going to be successful. So yes, you guys will reconcile. Next question.
Charmaine asks, is Celera hiding anything from her?
Is Celera
hiding anything from Charmaine?
Divine Spirit, is Celera hiding anything from Charmaine?
Yeah, thanks for the gift, Charmaine.
Thank you, Charmaine. Is Celera hiding anything from Charmaine? Is Celera hiding anything from Charmaine? It says yes. They're hiding something from you. They're definitely hiding some information from you. Okay, they don't want you to know some information, because the Eight of Wands is information. It could be information over the internet, it could be text messages, it could be emails. Definitely some information, and it's in regards to a betrayal. There's something that's Celera is hiding from you, a betrayal, maybe a backstabbing with all these 10 swords. There's something that might have happened that behind the scenes that she doesn't want you to know about. There's something she's hiding from you. She did something that, yeah, there's some gossip. It's definitely gossip related. Okay, and maybe somebody is threatening or might try to reveal whatever that was said behind your back. Okay, that wasn't so very nice. So it sounds like she didn't really have your back, and some words were being said that was hurtful. Okay, but I feel like that information is going to be revealed to you very soon. Okay, she's holding back. She could have heard some mutual friends say something about you, and she didn't come and tell you. Maybe somebody has some plans to do something really, bad to you, something that was not so good, and they didn't reveal it to you. But I feel like you're going to get that information very soon. Okay, so I see that you're having anxiety, sleepless nights about this, but Spirit wants you to just go ahead and just move on. Don't even worry about that. The devil you know is better than the one you don't know. You need to move away from this negativity to a positive situation. Maybe leave this friend group alone. This friend group is not for your highest good. Okay? That's your message.
Kalia asks, is her husband Solomon cheating on or wanting a divorce?
Which question is it? There's two questions here.
That was me. Is Solomon wanting a divorce?
Divine Spirit, is Solomon wanting a divorce? That's a tough question. Is Solomon wanting a divorce? Is Solomon wanting a divorce from Kayla? Korea. Is Solomon wanting a divorce from Korea? Does Solomon want to divorce Korea? Does Solomon want to divorce Korea? It says yes, and this is a yes with the Ace of Cups. So this Knight of Cups, this Knight of Pentacles that he's slowly bringing is the divorce. Okay, and the reason why they want a divorce is because there's a new beginning, that there's somebody new in their energy. Okay, There's somebody new that they're entertaining. There's somebody involved with Solomon. Okay, he has a new love. Okay, he has a new love. He's communicating with that person. He doesn't want you to know. Okay, and it's gonna it's gonna make you feel like this. Okay, it's gonna make you. He betrayed you. I guess is what I'm trying to say. He betrayed you. He betrayed you. Okay, so yeah, he does want a new, wants a divorce because there's a new love in his energy. He has a new relationship. Okay, that you don't know about. Next question.
Thank you for the gifts.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Michaela asks, does Emmanuel regret hurting me?
Okay. Divine Spirit, does Emmanuel regret hurting Kayla? I'll be on here for 10 more minutes, guys. Does Emmanuel, I'm not going to be on here too long because I have to be up early. Does Emmanuel regret hurting Kayla? Does Emmanuel regret hurting Kayla? Does Emmanuel regret hurting Kayla? Yes, he does. He regrets the ending of this situation. He regrets with the world card is like completion, right? The end of a cycle. So he regrets this ending. He regrets hurting you. He really does. And his desire is to be the king of cups in your life, to come back and treat you, much better, treat you more loving, treat you, in a way in a romantic way, the way you deserve to be treated. Okay. Um, he's going through a lot of like regrets over this deception because I do feel like there was some sort of, and this is the Five of Cups. He's in regret. He's in regret over the loss of this relationship. Okay. He regrets the fact that you cut him off. Okay. He's gone within. He's searched himself and he sees what he did wrong. And he really, really feels bad about it. So yes, he does regret it. That's your question. Does Chris Kesha? Does Kesha? Ace of Cups keep flashing in my face. Yes, he does, my dear. He loves you. With the Star card, I saw the Ace of Cups flash twice. Star card, he sees this, he feels that y'all have a spiritual connection. It's almost like he feels like you're a gift from God. He just feels like you have this like outer worldly type of, connection with him. A wish come true. He definitely loves you. He has strong feelings for you. He's looking forward to the future with you, for things moving forward in a wonderful way. He also would love for you guys to travel. And if you've traveled before, he enjoys that, but he wants you guys to travel. He wants he wants this situation to have a positive outcome. Okay? So the answer to your question is yes.
We're going to take a YouTube question. Jay asks, when is his ex contractor going to pay him?
When?
Yeah.
Revise your question, Jay. Change your question. The question is not something that I can ask the tarot when they're going to pay you. You want to know if he's going to pay you? That's a better question. Revise the question, please. And we'll come back to you. Next question.
I'm trying to go in order. Dustin asks, should he just leave Christy alone? Like, should he move on from Christy?
Okay. Divine Spirit. Should Dustin move on from Christy? Let me first of all say, Dustin, that I can tell you are in love with Christy because I saw the Ace of Cups and then I saw the Three of Swords. So you have deep love for her and she hurt you. She hurt you. Okay. Should Dustin move on from Christy? Should Dustin move on from Christy? Should Dustin move on from Christy? Okay. So you have a yes with the 10 of Cups, which is weird because the 10 of Cups is like marriage. It's the happiness, the happy family, the harmony, the, happiness card. But it has a yes on it. So it's almost like, you guys have a lot of happy memories together. There's so much that has built up over the time that y'all were together. And it's like these memories, you don't want to lose that. That's why you don't want to move on. You're holding on because maybe you guys, your families know each other. There's like you've done so much together, so to move on, to actually let her go, it's almost like letting a piece of yourself go. I feel like you're the 9 of Wands, you're the wounded warrior. So much has happened. I mean, look at him. He has a band, he's beat up, he's tired, he's worn out. It's been an ongoing battle, where you're not sure if you have it in you to continue moving on. You need to make a choice. You see the 2 of Wands. You need to make a choice. Remember, this first card says yes. It says yes. It's almost like being with her is going to be to where you have to put on a front in front of everybody, like everything is wonderful, but behind the scenes you're like this. Okay, you have to, y'all have to fake it in front of friends and family, but you're not happy. I feel like there's somebody else in the future for you. You might have to wait a little bit and balance out your emotions. It's going to take time. Don't jump in to, in a relationship right away. Be patient. You see patience? Temperance is also patient, and this one is also patient. Just kind of focus on yourself right now. Focus on whatever you do for work, and there's going to be a lot of options available to you soon, but you want to make sure that you choose the right one. Okay, so that's your answer, my dear.
Randy wants to know, is James my soulmate?
Who?
Franny.
Ranny.
Franny.
Okay. Is James
her soulmate?
Is James Franny's soulmate? Is James Franny's soulmate? Did Jay ask his question again on YouTube?
They would have a different question, but we'll get to
Okay. Is Jay Franny's soulmate? Is Jay Franny's soulmate? James, sorry. Is James Franny's soulmate? Sorry, guys. I struggle with the names. Is Jay Franny's soulmate? Ooh. You got to know with the 3 of Swords. That's not the card you want to know with, because the 3 of Swords is, this person is definitely not your soulmate. And if you continue with this person or go there in a romantic situation, it's heartbreak here. Okay? This person's going to hurt you or disappoint you. Okay? It's going to end in sorrow in a very fast way. It's going to be like, I mean, look at this. Does this look like a soulmate? I mean, soulmates can hurt you too. They're going to have you in this position with 10 swords in your back. Okay? James cannot be trusted. He's a liar. He's a cheat. Okay? He's a liar, he's a cheat. And I feel like this is you. You're the Queen of Pentacles. So you're nurturing, you're grounded, you're stable, you're financially secure. Okay? And that might be what's making you attractive to James. So he's not your soulmate, my dear. Next question.
Jay on YouTube asks, are their spell jars going to start manifesting soon?
Who asked that?
Jay. They don't want to know about their contract anymore.
Okay, they want to know if their spell jars are gonna
start manifesting soon.
Okay. Let's see. Will Jay's spell jars manifest soon? That's an interesting question. Will Jay's spell jars manifest soon, Spirit? Will Jay's spell jars manifest soon? Ooh, this fell out. But I'm gonna throw them back in, okay? But I saw a yes. But let's keep going. Okay, so it says maybe and with the Hierophant, okay, and then a no with rest. So it's telling me that you need to put energy in your spell jars, okay? You need to like work it. You need to put energy in it. You need to work your jars. You got to bring them out every day. You got to speak on them every single day. Put okay, maybe have it next to you, have it next to your bed. You need to put that energy in it and then it will manifest. Next question.
Anna Lee wants to know, will she get into the nursing program at her college?
Will Anna Lee get into the nursing program? Will Anna Lee get into the nursing program? Will Anna Lee get into the work nursing program? Will Anna Lee get into the nursing program? Will Anna Lee get into the nursing program? Yes, 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 yes. You got the Four of Wands, girl. You're going to get it. This is success. And you got the Empress card, which another yes. So you got two yeses, the Empress card. So this is something that's going to definitely grow. You're going to get into the nursing program. You're going to graduate and you're definitely going to climb the ladder in nursing. So that means you're not going to just stop at BSN. You're going to move forward to like advanced nursing, maybe like nurse practitioner. You're going to go all in it with the Empress card. Okay. So yes, you're going to be stable. This is a very successful field for you. So you're going to do very well. So yes, you will get in. You will get in. You see this people, they just moved into this house. So you're in the program. Congratulations. Next question.
Before we get to the next question, let's ask the chat, where is everybody watching from? Drop in the chat where you're watching
Yeah,
from.
where are you watching from, guys? I want to know, where are you watching from? What's YouTube talking about? Let's see. Where's everybody watching
Michigan,
from?
Pennsylvania,
Woo, wow. Okay.
San Antonio,
San Antonio.
California. Okay, Cali.
Okay, Cali's in the house. Texas, Philly. I'm not, I didn't see Philly.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay. What's going on YouTube? Where are they?
Kentucky.
Florida, Charlotte.
Charlotte. Wow. Love Charlotte.
Beautiful weather out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
More Cali in the house. A lot of West Coast.
Come on, West Coast. Okay. All right. Back to the questions. Back to the
Christy
questions.
on YouTube asks what's coming towards her in love for May.
Okay. Let's use some love cards for that.
Lots of Cali. Yeah.
So I got a nice little Cali audience, huh? All right. Maybe I need to come visit. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? What's coming towards Chrissy in love? What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Ooh. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? What's coming towards Chrissy in love? What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Let go of the past. Clear energy to allow more love in your life. So it sounds like you still have a little bit residual energy from the past that could be blocking love from coming into your life. It looks like maybe, you have in maybe people that are trying to, connect with you, but you're not noticing them. Maybe your type. You might need to give someone the benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. There's somebody from your past that wants you back and they're still kind of in your energy, okay? And there's also someone that you might not even look at as a romantic interest that you might want to give them a benefit of of the doubt. This person is very like attracted to you. They have burning desire flames of passion ignite is what it says. This person is very, very like sexually attracted to you. Okay. You have an unexpected connection coming through. Okay. You have two people in your energy. One person from the interested in. I mean, look at how look at that. Okay. That's the energy you're in right now. It's an unexpected connection. It's someone that you would not normally be interested in, but they're coming. You also have somebody from the past that definitely wants forgiveness. That wants forgiveness. Spirit wants you to open your heart to love. You know, subconsciously, you might not even know it. You could be blocking love from coming in, okay? This person's love language is acts of service, so they're definitely going to want to spoil you, do things for you, bring you coffee while you're at work, send you a coffee, things like that. Just do really sweet things for you. So that's what's coming towards you in love. It's someone from the past and someone new that you're not really focused on. You don't even notice them, but they're in your energy already. Next question.
Shelly, does Scott want a relationship with me?
Okay, Spirit. Does Scott want a relationship with Shelly? Does Scott want a relationship with Shelly? Does Scott want a relationship with Shelly? Does Scott want a relationship with... I hope everyone has liked this video. I want a relationship with Shelly. Okay, you got the 8 of Cups, which is moving on, walking away. So, and then it also says no. Is this TikTok or YouTube? It says no. And then you have the 8 of Swords, which is also showing no. And these are 2 8s. Okay. You have 2 8s. So Scott has plans of like moving on at some point in this relationship. Okay. They don't want to be tied down. There's somebody that, you know, they're not someone that, you know, wants to feel like they're like, I guess they get a feeling of restriction when they're in a relationship. They like to be free. So they'll get to a point where they get you attached emotionally. Even they themselves have a connection. They feel a closeness to you and everything. But when those emotions start to happen, they get overwhelmed and they run. They're a runner. They're a runner. Okay? They'll run away from the connection, and they feel the connection. Okay, it scares them and they run away, because they feel like they're going to be like this. They don't want to be stuck, okay, or trapped, so they're going to run away. So that's the situation. He has plans on moving on if he hasn't already. Next question.
Kim, should I stay or should I go?
Should Kim stay? Let's ask that question. Should Kim stay in her relationship? Should Kim stay? I'm gonna take one more question after this, and I have to go. Should Kim stay in this relationship? Should Kim stay? Should Kim stay? Should Kim stay? Should Kim stay? You have the 7 of Cups and no. You see the no? So you saw me shuffle. Spirit says no. It says it's almost like you're in an illusion about this relationship. Maybe you feel you're trying to make it something that it's not. You're trying to, you know, see things that are not really there, maybe seeing the potential of it when it's not really there. Okay, this person is entertaining a lot of options out there. Okay, and holding on to this relationship is almost like wishful thinking. Okay, you need to just release it and look forward to the future, because your future is bright. Okay, there's things that you're going to, manifest. Doors will open for you. There's somebody that you're going to meet that is from a foreign land. There's someone that is outside of your, wherever you live, that's you're gonna meet. You're gonna meet somebody from a foreign land, and it's gonna be really good. So you need to make sure you're in you're single and ready, because there's something coming towards you. There's someone coming towards you. The right person is coming towards you. You don't need to hold on to this person. It's almost like hoping or fantasizing for something that is not really true. Just take the rose-colored glasses off is what Spirit is saying. Okay? One more question and I'm done.
Okay, Justin asks, and thank you for the gift, Justin. Will him and Chanel
Thanks, Justin.
romantically reconnect?
Okay, will Justin and Chanel reconnect? Will Justin and Chanel reconnect? Will Justin and Chanel reconnect? Yes, Justin. I see you. There's been grieving. There's been regrets. There's been loss, sadness over this, regrets over whatever happened in y'all's relationship. Okay. But there's still hope with the 9 of Cups that this can be resolved. I feel like you've been wishing and hoping for, you all to come back together again, and your wishes are going to come true. You see the yes. Okay. Your wishes are going to come true. Y'all are going to reconnect. It's going to take hard work for this relationship to get back to what it is, or to get in a better place. It's going to take hard work from both of you guys to make it work. Okay. But I feel like it's going to be a fresh start. Just try to treat it like a new beginning. If you're going to let go of the past and forgive, you have to let go and completely forgive. And this is the only way. Y'all have to see it as a fresh new beginning between the two of you guys. But your wishes definitely coming true. Y'all are going to definitely reconnect. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm grateful for everybody that turned out tonight. Sorry it was not as long as it usually is, but I do have to, get ready for my early day tomorrow, okay? I'll be back next time. Thank you. Many blessings.